Should be live right about now. I'm streaming with the old method, but then again, who knows? Oh, there's a dancing cow. Somebody just. Oh, I should put that on the top. There's a dancing cow. Yeah, when somebody subscribes, it's like a notification thing. Okay, so I gotta draw roughly from here. Okay, I gotta set a window for myself. Well, right now it should be live already. I mean, unless... But it's not, like, sending out any notifications, which is kind of annoying, but... I know. In about 5 minutes, I notice that sometimes in about 5 minutes people start coming in, but doesn't matter. I want. Yeah, they just. I don't really expect YouTube to notify anybody at this moment anymore. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with them behind the scenes, but okay, I'm trying to do this Chris's method. Actually, I'm trying to, because I thought that was really cool. He has a very cool style, like, cause he does very stylized stuff, and you know, obviously if he wants to, he can make it look really real, like really close to the reference. But he just chooses to make everything a bit more stylized, right? So yeah. Hey guys, hey Jerry, hey David. Oh David, yeah. Last time I was I missed some of your comments. The reason that I doesn't really promote my stream on those other social media platforms, because I've tried that before and it doesn't really work as well. Like, yeah. So this would be like the Chris method. Like, just welcome guys. If the sound is off, if the music's off, let me know. Also, my computer has been dying, like crashing ever since I got the latest Windows update this morning, I think. Some of you probably got it too. So if my stream dies, I'll just do the drawings and upload the video later on privately. Like, I'll edit it manually and I'll upload it. So right now what I'm doing is called shadow mapping. I just want to map out where the shadow is. I think you can see how obvious, right? How obvious I am mapping out where the shadow is versus where even the midtone. I'm not even worried too much about the midtone. It's just a particular method. I like to change things around, and this one's inspired by my friend Chris, who I did a stream with not too long ago, but David knows, but wait, you guys can't hear the music? Wow, must be really low. Interesting. Now you should be able to hear something. I'm guessing. If you can, it's not a big deal. Oh, okay. Yeah, shadow mapping is definitely the one of the fastest way to establish kind of like a form. Noah is a friend of mine and one of my patrons, and he's basically another artist who's drawing with me. So we're both doing live drawings at the same time right now, Oscar. Oscar de la Hoya, the golden boy. Yeah, you guys should be able to hear a little bit of this music now. It should be low, but not, you know, because I don't want it to overpower my voice, but yeah. Thank you so much, PJ. Appreciate it very much. Let me put the main chat on the screen so I can see it faster. Okay. So that's that part of this. I'm gonna make sure that I didn't draw the okay, so that's shadow over there, and you can tell that it comes down all the way down to here. Hey Jonathan, how's it going? During this time, Oscar, I mean, it was hard enough and expensive enough as it is, but during like the time we live in here now, it might not happen anytime too soon. One of the comments said, "I would love it if you can, you know, draw like a live model one of these days." I'm just like, that's gonna be a little tough right now. It's possible, but it's still just gonna be tough. And also, I don't, and it's gonna cost a lot, and it's not like YouTube doesn't pay me anything, and you know, so it's like barely anything, basically doing all this for free. So Alright. I'm trying to remember what Chris' method did. He did really dark tone. Did he do mid tone? I'm trying to just play around with another one of my friends is Chris. He's a very experienced artist. He's a very good artist. He's been drawing for 20, 30 years more than I have, and he has been an animator. Anyway, so I'm just trying to mess around and use his process for this one, which is doable. I just forgot exactly. What did he do with midtones? I forgot. Yeah, I'll figure out along the way. Oh, I'll just do like a mixed, a hybrid between mine and Chris. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh, you cannot see the stream? Okay. I'm already done. I'm already pretty much done. Anytime. That's why I'm here. Anytime. Hello, Orky. How's it going? I really like her posture. This time I decided to include her shoulder a little bit. because I really like the angle. Just it's such a classic angle. That should be right. Yeah. Okay. And then from here to here should be 7 minutes from here to here, exactly, right? Like I was just measuring from this point here to this part of the eyebrow is 7 minutes from this point here to the bottom of the clothes, and I was testing it with my pencil, and as you guys can see, I was actually pretty spot on. I gotta make the chat box a little bit smaller because probably not many. Probably just maybe just 20. I don't know. But someday, it's, you know, somebody's gonna, not somebody, or maybe even YouTube is just gonna look at the channel and realize all this free live drawing on here. They're gonna be like, how the hell this has no views? You know? And maybe they'll promote it. And maybe they'll promote it then, if they ever do. I don't know. It's not. I know it's not as enticing as a game of Fortnite, but it's something. Wow, this drawing's so like I said it, guys. Structure first, large form and structure first. Oh, this sounds nice. I want to play this song a little bit louder. It's very relaxing. Yeah. Your camera will out of focus there. Oh, you have autofocus on. That's why. Because sometimes when you wait, they say they cannot hear you. Why can't they hear you? Well, he hasn't been talking. He hasn't been talking the last few minutes, but still, I'm not sure if they're referring to like in general. They cannot. That makes no sense because I'm literally broadcasting. Yeah, which is actually makes sense because your voice would be the same as the. Yeah, that's weird. It's got to be something with the sound mixer in OBS. That's kind of annoying, actually. No, because somebody said they cannot hear music either, which I'm broadcasting my desktop audio. So I don't know why it's not working. Let me try this one. I'll broadcast two of them, and I'll broadcast two of them with different methods. No, on OBS it literally like the bars are moving, which means sound is playing. I'm not sure if it's just too low. Okay, what about now, guys? Do you guys hear anything? Besides my talking, that is. I mean, obviously that's all it matters. I mean, but still, like what? I'm kidding, but yeah, I really want That's just weird. Why would not work? I know, cause YouTube does not send. I don't know. They hate. I don't. No, they don't hate, but the algorithm hate my channel. Let me just put it that way. The algorithm, no, doesn't really hate it that much. But I'm just saying that it's probably. Okay. Number 2 is it's not perfect. Number two, desktop audio is active. You can hear me, but you're supposed to be able to hear the Noah who I'm talking to and the music in the background. Let me try something else. I'll give Noah some time to catch up. Audio input source. Nah, that's alright. Okay, I'm hoping it should work now. Do you guys hear audio now? Music audio? Cause it'd be really weird if you still don't hear it. I'll fix it later. If something. Okay, back to the drawing. Yeah, the audio mixer is literally playing it. Okay. I should grab some Wait, you can? Now I'm confused. Wait, can you hear me? No, I mean, can you hear Noah and the music? Or no? I'm so confused right now. They're playing jazz. Maybe it was just really low, I think. Alright, mid-tones, dark tones. I want to make it really dark, like Chris would have done, super dark. Okay, I might have to, it looks like I might have to add the source differently. Okay. Interesting structure there, interesting structure here. I'm trying to make everything very obvious and angular so you can see what I'm doing. Always gotta stop to make sure everything's correct. Close enough. Jonathan says, just come back. Can you hear music though? No, it's not always talking, but can you hear music? Oh, I can hear your music is very low, but not Noah. Okay, oh, you know what it is? It's this new Discord. I've got to put your voice volume up. Okay, maybe now it should be better. Yeah, I just increased your volume by like double. So hopefully somebody... Let me see if I can tweak that around even... Well, I don't want to mess around too much with Discord because your stream... Yeah, your stream's on there. If I mess around with it, it's gonna... Okay, so it does work. I can you know, stream the music and stuff. It's just a volume control. I have to play around with it later. As you can see, there's hair and there's hair here, but it's very, very light. So I might need to do some background to bring that out. Otherwise, well, actually, I'll try to do it without. We'll see what happens. And then you have the mid-tone. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that is. Hey, Solo Art channel. My Instagram channel, my Instagram handle is the same as YouTube, The Portrait Art. Pretty much everywhere it's the same, like Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, etc., etc. Okay. I think this is good. And I'll make the lips really, really dark. And make the bottom lips dark too. And her eyes, I'll probably somewhere, one of them's here. One of them is there. It looks like I'm drawing somebody with a baseball cap on backwards right now. You know, too bad you're not seeing. Okay. Alright, I think I got most of what I needed, and now let's have some fun. I'm just gonna smudge the crap out of this whole thing. Why the portrait art? It's something that I started was 10 years ago, before I knew what's going on. I just made a YouTube channel for fun, and I just called it the portrait art. But it kind of stuck, and my channel became popular back then, and so kind of stuck with it. Yeah. Look at that! I'm destroying the drawing, guys. Oh no! I'm destroying the drawing. Oh no! Oh no! The two guys just jump into the game. They caught airstrike and jump into the door. Oh no! Like, why would they do that? Makes no sense. Noah and I play Call of Duty sometimes, so sometimes I'll make reference to that. It makes no sense to you guys. I'm just saying. Oh no. Okay, so this is now, you can see that some of my shadow mapping, the dark tones are still on there. The light tones are completely gone, but that's fine because I can put that in later. And now I'm just worried about, I'm not worried about, now my approach is to go over it again with dark tone and then work on my light tones. And I probably should just do that. Might as well just put the hair up there. I'm using compressed charcoal, even though I should. If I was the same person, I should use something softer like a vine charcoal. But because I'm crazy, I'll use compressed charcoal. Cause it's just harder to control. I mean, hard to manipulate and erase and all that. Vine charcoal is easier to do this kind of style. You just have to be a lot more careful on not smudging it accidentally. That's all. That's all. So her hair is like... I want to make this kind of stylized. I don't want to show the exact same. Well, we'll see. I can barely even see the hair. I can barely tell what what's like. It's like here, come down. Something like that, I guess. Any questions? Feel free to ask. Like the main reason just so I can answer your questions and so on. Really, I can draw whenever I want to. Really, good advice. All right, let's bring her. Let's give her a little bit of a life in her eyes, huh? Let's start with that. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm gonna try to make this not as well. It's probably gonna turn out more smooth than I like. That's how you always do. But I'm trying to make it a little bit more stylized. Alright, Jonathan, this is what you do next. You pick a. Generally, I think the best way is to do dark tone first, right? So once this whole thing is smudged and it's roughly, in the mid-range, mid-tone. There are some dark parts and some lighter parts. But if you still recognize where everything is, just don't worry about the highlights for now. Pick one end. Pick one extreme, right? So let's say for me, I would say dark tone. And I would just go over the drawing. And I'll go over the drawing and I'll just join the dark tones. So that's all you're worrying about. You don't think about anything that's lighter than that. Don't think about anything. Hi, Vasu Arts. Interesting. Vasu Arts. So this one's a little bit too high. I'm gonna use that as an iFold. And I will come down here. Bam, bam, bam. I hope I can still erase. I should be. I'm using soft charcoal. I should erase the ice to the point where I don't have to use white charcoal or anything. Okay. Let's test it. Let's test it out. Where's my needed eraser? As a beginner, what is the best way to practice a portrait? Not an answer that I can give you. Like, start with some fundamentals. But then you're gonna ask me like, what are some fundamentals? What do I actually do, right? What do I actually do? I'm making a course for this company. Once I release it, I'll let you guys know. And also, there's some fundamentals on proportions and such on my channel, I believe. But the beginner should really grasp some of the I keep saying fundamental, but that's really the best word for it, of what you're actually doing, instead of just following a procedure. Unless that helps you to understand what you're actually trying to do. Okay. Where's my blending tool? I could swear it was just here. No, it's not the tissue that I'm talking about. It's the... Oh well, I'll use this. Did it fall on the floor? It's likely placed. Oh, it did. It did fall on the floor. See, normally some artists do this part much later. I like to do it, especially when I'm doing streaming, I'll do it much earlier. So that it looks, realistic faster. When will I do hyperrealism? When somebody pays me $10,000, maybe I'll do a small one. Maybe I'll do a small one. Cause it doesn't take any extra skill. Well, I don't want to say that to offend anybody, But it's like, okay, imagine everything I've been doing right now. Imagine all that effort. I'm only drawing this tiny little part of the eye, or a tiny part of eyelash. I just have to do that all over and over until the entire drawing is done. Obviously, it's going to be much more accurate and, well, not accurate, much more detailed. So all it just requires time, right? So that's why hyperrealism is not, to me, it's less of a challenge, more of a just like, do I want to spend that much time to do it? And they look close like hyperrealism until you look at them up close, like in the real picture. You know, that's because it's actually quite, there's not much detail there actually. A lot of places you think you see details, it's just you know, there's not much detail there actually. Yeah, actually, yeah, a lot of hyperrealism drawing are like 50 hours plus. So I don't know why would